And we're live.
Hey,
Hey.
are you the only one excited? No, you're definitely not the only one excited.
Woo! Woo! We,
Okay, let's see how this looks. Is it
okay.
is it okay? Oh, it's okay.
It took a while to go live today because the setup is on my PC this time, and a lot of stuff was not set up. So, yep, we had the technical stuff happening again. Hey! But
Always.
everything is good now. We do have to do an audio check before we get started because I don't know if it's okay or not.
Check. 1, 2, 3. Check.
And check 2 3 4. Check. So if the audio is
Jumping in.
yep. You
Sound
too?
sounds good.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
nice.
Okay, awesome.
All
Well,
right.
pretty
Yeah.
smooth setup. Do you also have the Q&A thing Eric has, or?
Yes. Wait.
Oh,
Wait. Wait. Let me see how to best do this. Hello. yeah,
does it work?
yeah. I just said hello.
Okay.
With a small delay. I don't know
Let
how
me see.
long the delay is
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. I actually saw on Twitch that a lot of streamers now have like a low latency mode. I'm not sure like how that works or how we can do it.
Probably need an X amount of followers, but
It's really
we
cool.
haven't
Like they're,
that much followers.
uh, but it's really it's like
I can
instant.
go tad
So
down.
there's some streamers that they can just like react instantly to people's questions. That's really cool.
Oh, that's sick. They have that?
Yeah. I don't. I mean, with my internet, no way.
I wonder what the requirements are for it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like some OBS or some Twitch thing. I think it's some Twitch thing because you can also enable it and disable it in the chat. And
Because I saw in OBS you can have like a. Oh no, it wasn't an OBS. Yeah, it's mostly purely Twitch. Don't see it anywhere here though.
okay. Oh well.
Oh well.
Look at it.
Yeah. It does make it a lot easier for your side also to know what's going on. Because sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's like it's so annoying that every time like something happens, you see it a few seconds later.
Yeah, exactly. And then
I
also
think the
with
hardest
chat.
thing is when you, yeah, also with chat, and also when you talk about something. So when let's say I talk about something and then you want to show something, and then I always like, oh, you changed to something else on your screen, and then we're just sort of waiting for the change or like way too
Yeah.
late. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
Well, we won't
yeah.
have too much screen switching today. And we don't
Okay.
have a winner yet for the giveaway, but we're going to announce it during the stream. I do
During
kind of
the stream.
yeah,
Hey, am I gone again?
kind of need to figure out how to do it the right way. Calder should remove gain and noise suppression of your mic.
Hey.
Let me do something about that. Because hello?
Right. I just occasionally drop, but I think it's okay.
He is right. Blah 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 blah
No,
blah.
camera moving? Oh, wait.
Blah 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 blah.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, this must be better. I copied the settings from Eric, and then he apparently had the gain. Oh, it was Eric who said it. So yeah, okay, that explains it.
Yes.
You looks like potato quality
Oh,
now.
whoa, it's also. Yeah, I look
Yeah.
like it's okay. I just occasionally drop and then just goes to data quality and then hopefully goes back to normal again in a little while. If it gets really bad, I'll just switch to mobile.
You're like Pixel Boy. You can
I'm Pixel
almost
Boy.
join Minecraft.
You
Okay, so
Roblox.
to introduce today's stream. See, what's the plan for the stream? So I
Put it on stream.
I thought this time I would
Put
be
that question on
smart.
stream.
I thought it would be. Oh, right.
Hey, Jared.
Let's use the cool tool, of course. What's happening this stream? You do have to endure my typing, though. So let's see if it works, okay?
Actually, just copy paste. You should also copy paste and then with the name included so you can see.
Oh, true. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do this again.
I thought you were a power user, Calder.
Yes, but not on Windows. Windows is like...
Bitrate 100.
There we go. Oh, yay. Okay. The plan for this stream is obviously we have the giveaway winner, and I kind of have to figure out how to pick the winner because Eric knows how to do it. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we have a link already, so it should be fine.
Worst case scenario, we'll just pick somebody here. I mean, no. But, okay, and then we are going to cover China and the child production a little bit for the Wooting 2. For the people here waiting for the Wooting 2, I don't know how many people in the chat are waiting for the Wooting 2. And we're also going to introduce to you Wooting 1 beta software, which is going public soon.
Yes.
With the big highlight, two highlights. One is, Jeroen?
Input speed, so faster than 1 millisecond input. And the second one is the long-awaited Windows key disable.
And I really like the name you gave the input speed, the new input speed.
The tachyon mode.
There we go. Oh my god, is it tachyon? I always I read like Tycon or something.
Tycon. I think it's tachyon. I'm not even sure. Yeah.
So, I have no idea. We can always check with Google Translate in the worst case scenario.
It's also wrong in the title, by the way. But there's a it's T. Wait, let me just type it here. Hey, here we go. That's how you spell it. Maybe we should pick a name that people actually can pronounce and spell. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what we do with that. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, wait, let's see what Translate has to say. What Google has to say.
Yeah, that is the connection. Yeah, it's a hypothetical particle that travels faster than light.
Wait, one moment. Here goes Google.
Tachyon.
I'll do one more time.
Tachyon.
Oh, she did it slower for me. Thank you.
How is it pronounced?
Tachyon.
Okay.
Tachyon. That's how she said it. So there is definitely like a separation between the tach and the yin. English doesn't have this Y-O-N, I think.
No.
They
condescending Google Translate.
It's like, oh, you didn't understand me the first time?
Really slow this time.
Yeah. Am I too loud? Wait, there's usually... Wait for me. Oh my god, I wish I had the time to
Call it tractor speed.
test
I think
this.
that's another very good indication for something fast. We can call it Lamborghini.
Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Are you still
now I'm suppressed more now. Okay, wait. La, 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 la. And this is better? No, it's not. Frick it. I'll just
So input speed to electric boogaloo.
just lower down the volume. Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
La 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 la. This is like the whole day testing.
So what is the plan for the stream? Well, blah 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 blah. Okay, so plan for the stream. To recap, we'll talk about Calder's trip to China first, so the trial production. Then we'll do the giveaway winner, I think, and then we'll talk about what's in beta right now and what's coming up for the utility. So mostly for the Wooting 1.
So let's
That's it, right?
yes. So let's
Okay.
swipe this one away. Yeah. And let's start with the first topic.
Yes.
Good morning, Pim Moeskops. Okay, so first, is anybody waiting for Wooting 2 here? I'm waiting. I see here. I'm waiting. I do too.
Hands
Yes.
up, everybody.
Yeah. So, as you might know, there are production vlogs out for the child production of the Wooting 2. You can be a bit louder, okay? I mean, keep on giving feedback on the sound
Sure.
levels. And I'll make Loon a bit louder here. There we go. Okay, so we have the child production vlogs online. There's in total 4 days of the child production. I was also there from Monday till Saturday. And I said most of the things in the child production vlog. And now the additional information that I have compared to the child production is just not enough to set a date for mass production yet. Only thing that I do know for sure right now from mass production is that we're probably going to have it in the middle of December. So you can definitely expect, not expect, I mean, the keyboard during December. That is something that is sure. So what I was, I don't want to say preaching, what I was anticipating already in the last update blog, I thought it was, is that the delivery time will probably happen in January, which now, okay, definitely it's going to happen in January. So that is the bad news side about it. The good news though is, not expected during December. Yeah, it's just impossible to do it in December because mass production will happen in the month itself. And there's several reasons for it, okay? So one is the biggest part is purchasing all the parts, and you just don't want to purchase everything until it's ready. Because otherwise, we have a really bad memory of our first batch of mass production, where we didn't test enough keyboards long enough to make sure that we would hit no problems, and we had to throw away. Oh, Jeroen disappeared there. We had to throw away a lot of keyboards. Let's get Jeroen back on. You're back. Yeah, the internet was that bad.
Yeah. No, I think it was Skype this time. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Chinese. I already saw Chinese Year pop up there. Let me. I'll put that one into the thingy. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Discord is actually not better than Skype most of the time, especially not with international calls
yes.
or intercontinental calls. I should say.
So, what was I saying? Oh, right. So first about the components part, and I'll get into Chinese New Year. Components part is, I have the paper inside here. So I think I showed this in one of the Kickstarter updates where you don't really see it on this prototype. But right now I'm very focused on this area here, okay? I'm trying to, there's still a little gap here, and we're trying to get it away. And it's very hard to see the gap, but it's this last little thing. If you're going to make thousands of these keyboards, you just want to make sure that's as good as you can get it. So that's one of the things that we're changing. So we can't produce this yet. We can't produce the bottom case yet until that's okay. And we made a change last week. Calder sound only in right ear. Wait. I was afraid that would be the case. Wait 1 second.
Very well.
Okay, oh, I'm back. Okay.
Mix it to mono and OBS.
Okay.
More like
Is
Calder Mosian right here.
Yeah, I can see in my audio mixer, it's also not balanced between the two. And is there a reason for that? Let's see, is it right is more? Maybe I can adjust it this way. No, it's not this one. Down, mix to mono. There we go. Now it's mono, if I'm right. Okay, so yeah, and then the production and the purchasing of those parts just takes time. So we can't do a production until December. Thank you for the feedback, by the way. So yeah, expect the keyboard in January. And honestly, this is like, when it comes to the flexibility of when to do mass production, we try to take as much time as we need to make sure it's all okay. But there is definitely a hard deadline, and that is within this year. That's always been the hard deadline, because we want to get it delivered before, and therefore this question.
Chinese New Year.
Oh no, wait.
Dun, dun.
Oh my, it didn't refresh. Wait. Okay, this one. Chinese New Year. because we want to make sure all the keyboards get out before Chinese New Year, because otherwise we have like almost 2 months that are dead, and we can't get the keyboards out.
Yeah.
So,
What is it?
yeah,
This interesting question, Calder.
this is an interesting question that just popped up, yeah. And I'm very happy you asked. So for you Wooting 2 guys, just to follow up to say one thing is like, okay, January. That's also our deadline. That is 100% 1 January. And everything's looking towards January right now.
Yeah, I think it's also just because it's just the bottom case, like the risk it is to change is not very high. It's not like, oh, we try to change it and it can screw up completely or something. It's like, okay, try to make the improvement.
Yeah.
And it should just probably work, and we are pretty sure about like how much time it takes to.
Oh yeah, because I already
So I think
received an updated version, by the way, of the bottom case. So within this last week,
Oh.
they already made a new one.
Yeah, it's very fast.
Yes. So I'm
Yeah,
just
I think of all the things that can go well, of all the things that we can improve, this is one of the better parts.
yes.
Yep.
And when it comes to the analog testing, it went so much faster now with the Wooting 1.
Oh yeah.
Because we have the analog test machine, and we have so much more
Yeah, we have it
knowledge.
set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everything's set up already.
Yeah. So that was like the most scary part. So I'm very happy that's not the big issue here that's running.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so now to get into that next question. So during the vlog, I mentioned something about the PPT keycaps that we're selling and how that is not one of our. Oh gosh, I forget to save the. There you go. Save the file. I talk about the PPT keycaps and how that's not part of our design, and I want to elaborate on that. So I'll just first the question. Calder, you said that the double shot keycaps are good, but not Wooting quality. Can you maybe elaborate a bit more on them versus the standard Wooting keycaps? Because I'm a bit unsure whether to get them or not. Yeah, just get them. No, let me show you. So first is the Wooting keycap we have right now. Okay. No, let me say first is the whole reason why I mentioned this in the vlog, and now I really regret that I didn't put enough emphasis on it. And well, I put an emphasis on it, but in my last sentence, I said something really stupid, I guess.
What was the last sentence?
In the last sentence, I mentioned all of a sudden like there's a difference between what we think is amazing or something bigger, some bigger word, versus what is good, and then these keycaps are good.
I think it's also that you use the word quality, and if you use the word design, it would. I think the difference, or what we see as the difference, would be a lot different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because I think like you continue.
no, I mean yeah, you're right.
Well, I think in my opinion, it's just it's not that they don't. We weren't able to customize them to our design, and that's why we feel like they don't have our standard. And I think like design would have been a better word, because that's actually where it differs, and not necessarily that they're lower quality, so we don't dare to put our name on it or something. That's just not the case.
Yes, it's exactly what Jeroen said, and I think when you look at the reasons why and explain the vlog, is we just can't afford buying a whole mold for these keycaps to have our own design. It's just not affordable at all in our situation. So we have no choice then to buy it from another source, and this source already has a mold with a fixed design. And in these last couple of years, I mean, not every day intensively or something, but in these last couple of years, I've been really keeping an eye open for really great double shot backlit keycaps. But the one thing that always set me off was the design. And over time, been investigating, and can we invest in these kind of keycaps ourselves, in the molding of them or not? And the second part was, otherwise, is there maybe a manufacturer that does have a good design with these type of double shot keycaps? But there's such a shortage of supply when it comes to these double shot backlit keycaps, specifically for the design requirements we have, of which the biggest is the seamless design. So meaning that when you have a circle character, there's no opening or gap anywhere in the circle. It's like a one connected line. And what you often find with double shot keycaps, and especially with a backlit double shot keycaps, that they don't have like connected lines. They always have a gap somewhere because the plastic needs to get into the middle.
Yeah.
The white scourge hits the bell. I mean, how do you say that? Like hits the mark. Well, you can't invest yet. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
And honestly, like one of my, well, I don't want to say dreams. I don't want to be too over, but one of my personal goals, you know.
One of our
I don't
dreams.
I don't want to say it's one of our dreams. Like, nah. But one of
At this part, it kind of is. At this
it's
point,
getting to the
it kinda
point,
is,
yeah.
because it's just, yeah.
But investing in our own mold of keycaps, that would be really, really freaking awesome to do.
Yeah.
But and hopefully we can reach that point. I mean, you can even find Kickstarters for keycaps, I think, because the molding is just, it's more expensive than for a keyboard mold to do these double shot keycaps. For
A
these double
lot
shot.
more, right?
Yes, yeah. It can be 50% more expensive or more depending on what you're looking for. Yeah.
Yeah.
So to repeat, like the short answer is, the keycaps that we're offering is in my opinion the best double shot backlit keycaps you can find for the price, and great quality also for what you can find for the price. It's just when it comes to design, I also feel it's one of the better designs you can find, but it's not the Wooting design we're aiming for, and that's basically what it comes down to. So yeah, man. So my vlog in the end is like a anti is killing sales.
Yeah, I think if you look at it from a perspective of like people that like, if, from my perspective, when I saw you talking about that in the vlog, I sort of knew what you were talking about, so I understood it. But I can imagine, like, if you, let's say you don't follow every single step, right, and then all of a sudden, like, you're in the vlog and you're saying this story about the keycaps, and then it just sounds kind of out of place.
Yeah.
So I think it sounds a lot more dramatic than intended, I think, and that's just because what we aim for with what we aimed for with the keycaps is just very, very high.
Yeah. It's especially also in general, everything we make and do, we want it to be our own. And when we, especially now with the keycaps, selling something that is not 100% our own feels, you know, should we do this? Yes, no, you know. I mean, we've had doubts about it. And that's why we also don't want to, which you can see back on the packaging, why we don't want to put a Wooting brand on it. What we really don't want is to take a product off the shelf, put a Wooting brand on it and sell it, because that's not what we're about. If we're going to take something off the shelf and sell it, then it's just going to be a no brand or just a, you know, we're making this available kind of situation.
And then you're called PCmaster.com.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, for example,
this is a question.
Okay, these keycaps, for example, right? I've shown you guys these keycaps, these jelly keycaps, right? I've shown you guys these jelly keycaps when I was doing the initial scout and quality check of the double shot keycaps in general, and I also received a sample of the jelly keycaps. So, and exactly the thing that I already thought would happen that time, and the reason why I also didn't want to start doing these keycaps is because they would be everywhere, and they were already available, and they were not unique in the end, and I didn't feel we would offer anything unique, and I definitely didn't want our brand on it, right? So, but a company like it's not PC, it's a PC.
I think PC Master Race.
No, it's a little bit different, but it's so tricky because that's what you think it is.
Really?
Anyway, that PC Master Race-ish name shop, they're the kind of shop that buys these keycaps.
Yeah, PC Master Race. Yeah.
Oh, okay. They're the kind of shop that buys these kind of keycaps and then puts like a special name on it. Yeah, see, it's different.
Yeah.
And then sells it.
Glorious.
Oh, glorious. Yeah.
PC Gaming Race.
Oh my god.
Oh, they call it Gaming Race instead of Master Race. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. Yeah. So I don't want to say.
So they have a keyboard and they say it's the world's first mechanical gaming keyboard with modular MX switches. It's definitely not.
No, it's not.
Okay, anyway.
And that's also an off-the-shelf keyboard, by the way. And I maybe they did invest in a mold for the bottom case or something like that, but I would still be very doubtful about it. But okay, I mean, I'm not downplaying it, okay? I'm just saying I don't want to make it sound bad, but it's just a bit different business model. They are a reseller first. They're always a reseller first. And everything they sell is just the off-the-shelf stuff most of the time.
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Have you heard about the duck that was arrested for dealing? He was selling quack. Okay, so let me take this question away.
The joke master.
White Scourge kind of digs the open design of the keycaps, though.
Yeah, I think there are a few people that like the open design.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I have a
I
different.
think I would have liked it better if I didn't know that it was just made because it's really hard to make a seamless design. Maybe I'm kind of biased. Yo, Nerd Stuff, what's up?
You know what always sucks about the open design? Usually it comes with very big characters.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But there are some good ones with an open character design that aren't too bad. And here I thought Wooting 2 gonna release then MK8 850 from CM like earlier.
Not sure when MK850 is gonna release.
Let me pop up this question that was related to the keycaps. Whoosh. Speaking of design, what would you change in mold to make it to be considered Wooting design? Well, basically the keycaps we have for the Wooting 1 and 2, right? And the design for it, that would be our direction for keycap design, which is smaller, more smooth, use a bit more icons, don't combine the things, and no gamery stuff. Because especially with those keycaps, you find a lot of gamery kind of keycaps. So
yeah, and I think if you look at the set we offer specifically, it's also like the extra keys we have on the top right for the Wooting 2, and then maybe the Windows key, change it to the Wooting logo to make it more generic.
Yeah. So for example, on the Wooting 2,
and the media buttons.
And the media buttons. Yeah, so you mentioned was the A1, 2, and 3, and then the mode key are specific Wooting keys that we don't have in that standard mold.
Yeah, but I think quality-wise, it wouldn't change a whole lot. Like maybe there's some of the design, like some keys that are a little thicker than the other ones, if I remember correctly. But
yeah, quality-wise, it'd be very, very similar. I mean, the quality is really great. It's just the design is one of the things that we really love to work with. Actually, that's also why I really want to work with PVT keycaps and then dye sublimation, so we can do whatever we want. We can go really crazy. The only thing that's kind of stopping from doing that is the necessity to have backlight on our keyboard because it has RGB. And if you put a non-RGB keycap on it, you don't really see the light coming from the switch or something because it's very focused on the whole casing is black.
Yeah.
Okay. Akamenara, the giveaway winner was not announced yet. We're not there yet. It's the meat, the middle part.
It's still Wooting 2 time.
Yes.
Do you plan to introduce switches similar to Cherry Browns from Wizard What is Law? What is the? I'm not 100% sure. Calder?
The brown switches?
Yeah.
Still in development. Let me put this in other words. The switch development itself is not in our hands. That's done by FlareTech. and it's in their hands how fast they introduce a new Switch. And as soon as we can get a new Switch in our hands, we want to be the first that starts selling it as soon as we can, because that's why we have the separate Switches also available with Black Switch, for
I would
example.
really love to get brown switches. Gonna ask again.
Yeah, the browns, I tried some of the sample browns that were made. Once again, it's still in development. Takes a long time before they're done.
Yeah.
But I had some of the samples, and it's a totally different experience. It's like a really smooth feeling with a tactile feel, but it's not like a scratchy bump tactile feel. It's a very more elegant type of tactile feel. It's a little bit hard to explain.
Oh, so
All right. Your camera just like stuck.
is it pooping? Is it stuck?
Yeah. You're.
You should update the question pile.
Oh, is there a new question?
No.
Doop. Then it's just going
If
away.
you
All right. Okay, so are there more Wooting 2 related questions? Because I think the biggest thing we wanted to talk about was the mass production, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Oh, here. With the predicted mass production in next year, I'm seriously content with canceling order, just ordering a Wooting 1 then. Well, White Scourge, if you're a full-size user, I really encourage you to just have the patience and just wait for a full size. I mean, I don't think it's worth skipping the line. How would I say? I don't think it's worth canceling and then jumping to the Wooting 1 if you're a full-size user and making that compromise.
Yeah, I think so. I
Uh,
agree. We missed this one. Nerdist that asked today. I brought. Oh wait, it just scrolls up. Today I bought my new PC. Do you think I can use it with my Wooting 2 for the first time? The parts have some delivery time. It depends on how long the delivery time is or the parts. But if you missed the start of the stream, Caller talked about how the delivery date is probably going to get moved, or is going to get moved to January,
it's
because the
about this
production is going to happen in December.
one. Quickly have to put in the question there.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Hey. No,
Oh.
wait, is it this one? This one? This one? This one? This one?
Is it
Question
still
number one.
frozen?
Yeah, you're frozen. Let's recall.
Okay, I'll call you again.
Okay. Jeroen is having a terrible internet connection today. It's White Scourge. I basically remade my numpad into a macro pad. Oh. For Photoshop, and I barely miss it anymore for typing numbers. Oh wow, okay, White Scourge. Well, in that case, you could still consider, but you still want to have a numpad for those macro keys, right? Oh, looks like that didn't go well. So awesome. It's not your Skype, guys. It's mine. Oh my god.
Skype sound very
How
loud.
does this OBS stuff do this? It's like you moved. Like your whole camera moved. How is it doing this?
Just leave it there.
Wait. Did that fix it? Does this fix it? Oh wait.
What? How did the stream also hear the Skype calling sound?
It should be.
Oh, okay. It's like when you watch the stream and you hear like the Steam message pop up or something. They're always like, oh.
Okay, I kind of fixed it now.
Do you just stretch me?
No, I no. For some reason, OBS window capture changes size with the actual window instead of like showing black bars and just
Okay.
So it's a little bit annoying. But
Where is
good job.
Eric?
Oh,
So we changed the stream format to do like 2 people at a time because we felt like it led to a more natural conversation than 3 people at a time.
Yeah.
So that's why we just rotate now.
kind of saves saves time for one person also, which is nice.
That's true.
Yeah. Not that we do this with how do you say it? Not that we dread doing this or something.
No, but I mean, not necessarily just to. I think the main, yeah, it's just the conversation is just a lot easier with two people.
That's true.
I think,
It is.
and because with three people, it's just like somebody always falls kind of into the background, and
It does. It does. And now
maybe
the
I'll get
third
my
person.
streak winning too with the PBT keycaps at my birthday, 21st of January. I mean, that could definitely be. Yeah, that will definitely be very possible. Yeah.
I'm going in the meanwhile, start up this giveaway stuff and see how
Yeah,
it
where's
works.
the music?
Oh
Do you
my
have
god, there
music?
is no music.
Oh my god. There's only Skype music.
Oh, no jazz music. Oh my god.
God.
Okay. Well, today no music then. Let's not let it be copyright
more.
strike this time on YouTube. I'll just throw on revenue ads or something.
Okay. So is it time?
Wait,
It's time.
for the giveaway?
Uh-huh.
Wait, I'm figuring it out first before this.
There's a link in Slack.
Yes, I went there.
Found it. Then I think you can even just
I went
click.
into there.
Okay.
But I'm guessing I need to log in.
I think so.
Which you
So
didn't
how do I see how many people entered? Oh, reporting. Is this it?
Oh, you're already in?
No, yeah, I'm already in. I think. Oh, okay. So let's just talk about the giveaway first. So I think the giveaway this time, I don't know. There was a lot of response, like a lot of response, and I think in total I can see that 1,191 people participated, which is I feel is a lot of people, and I think it's a good result.
That is quite
And I
right.
think it also means that your chance of winning a Wooting 1 is a lot higher than the chance of winning the lotto.
Ooh, fact.
Fact. I can see odds increasing, yeah. So 1,100, and then we had like a lot of like different actions you could do, right? So the production vlog was very well watched, like 80% watched it, and then we got a lot of new follows on Twitch too, which is also I think it's good for the stream. So that's fun. So tweet on Twitter. What is this? Oh, join the Wooting Discord server and say hello. Yeah, that was also pretty funny. There was also, I think, there was even some people who came into the Discord and they're just like, "Oh, I need to say hello here for the giveaway." Yeah. I think it doesn't track you actually say something, right? No, impossible.
Is that what actually is one of the requirements for the entry? Did it even work?
I mean, it says join the Wooting Discord server and say hello. But I think that's just a custom message. But I think it's just like, oh, if you click the link, then you get it. I assume. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway. And we got 180 referrals. So if you have a referral, you'll have like even more chance. So that's.
Dermuk says, I wish all
So
us all
actually-
luck. Dermuk wishes us all luck for a smooth production so you can have your Wooting 2 shortly after your birthday. For
Oh,
notice
breastplates. Okay, we'll talk about the breastplates later.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's good that
Okay.
you mentioned that. Okay, so giveaway. Sorry.
Giveaway time first.
Yeah, so I have it now open. I see there's this big green button, draw winners, for the
Will
one
you show it on
prize.
stream or something? Or?
Well, I don't know what it's going to show, and probably it's going to be personal information. So I think
okay,
I
that's
could,
fun.
yeah, I'm just gonna draw a winner, like do draw winners, and then
Well,
I'll just mention something that doesn't give away the identity too much. So you ready?
referrals become useless because you're basically referring more people losing chances. That's why you're referring your family and then you steal the keyboard. Okay, ready.
3, 2, 1.
Can we do a countdown or something? Hello? Wait,
Oh
did I
wait,
drop
on the
it?
screen, I don't have that fancy stuff with me now. Okay. Oh wait, draw winners 1 anytime, specific time range. No, anytime.
What?
No, I have
No.
to like choose conditions. Allow
No
repeat
condition,
winners.
just no.
No repeat winners. Okay,
No repeat
one winner
winners.
unpicked with 1191 potential users that can win. Draw. Drawing. Ooh, this guy's such a weird picture.
Huh? What?
Oh, he's from Russia. That's why. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh no, it's okay to say the country.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so first thing is, if you live in Russia, does anybody live in Russia?
I mean, does it say? Oh yeah, he lives in Russia. Okay.
Uh,
Anybody here from Russia?
I
If you
can,
don't live in Russia, I'm sorry.
should I
No.
can do the like the first
Oh,
four
oh,
parts of the email, or
we have a.
no? I'll just do the first name maybe.
Oh, close to Russia. No, that's not the same. I can move if it means I get a keyboard.
I think if I just do the first name and from which country, that would be okay, right?
Yeah,
That's not too too
I
bad.
think so.
Okay, so the name is Maxim from Russia. It's not Boris. That would be so typical. So the winner is Maxim from Russia, and let's see now. Let's do double check he's legit or not. He comes from a place that I cannot pronounce, and I should better not say where, otherwise it's too revealing. Uh, verified actions. What's this?
Oh, he has. He made a tweet too. Looks what he did.
He did the following. He joined the Wooting Discord. That's one. He did a tweet on Twitter. He visited our Instagram, our Facebook. Watched the production vlog. We have watched the production vlog. That's funny. Okay, I didn't know that. Follow Wooting Live on Twitch TV and subscribe to the waiting list. Wait. Valid. But the thing that made him win was joining the Wooting Discord. Apparently. Awesome. So
Okay. That's it. I'm sorry, all those in chat who didn't won. Maybe next time.
congrats for
Congrats.
Conrad. Well, I
Congrats.
always do feel bad that it's not somebody in the chat
Yeah.
or in the live stream that wins. Sorry, I think
So,
remember last time we did the giveaway, we're very close to somebody in the live stream being the winner, but it was just a miss. As in,
Really?
yeah, it just didn't match the name or something. We thought it was somebody, but
yeah.
yeah. But no worries, guys. No worries, because I heard.
There'll be another one.
Well, there will be another event happening very soon. It's not a giveaway. It's
Oh?
not a winning one giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
It's something much more prestigious. Much
Oh
more
yeah.
prestigious.
And I think this prize you can win with the new event is the best thing we've made so far.
Yes. This is if you've been wanting to show off your shit, okay? If you've been wanting to build status, okay? If you're the guy that's driving around in the Porsche, showing your golden watch and your golden necklace, okay? And sticking the middle
is what
finger
you
to
want.
everybody and not giving a shit, then this is your moment, because we will have a meme contest happening on Discord. And further details will be announced in the coming week by Tino, if I'm right. So there will be a meme contest. There will be some really awesome prizes. And obviously, in short, the contest will involve creating the best meme. What the topic is, that is not yet announced now. I don't want to say it now because it hasn't been confirmed by Tino yet. So I want Tino to confirm the topic in the end. But there's some really cool prizes, including your meme.
No, don't say it.
I want to say, okay. Oh, ooh. Okay.
What?
I just wanted to say the prize will include your meme. It will include your meme. Okay. But it will be really cool. Cool contest, okay? Memes are coming.
So.
Oh.
Oh.
So that's the
Wait,
next event
hey?
happening.
What was the first? Okay, never mind. Anyway.
So
Meme as a top plate. I think the top plates in itself are a meme.
they're never coming. So no, I postcards. It's fun, but it's not postcard.
No, this is better.
No.
This
It's
is a
better.
lot better. If you're thinking about postcards, you're thinking too small.
Yeah.
Your brain hasn't caught up yet. You need to go a level higher.
So, oh, that's already a good entry, right, Scourge, to repost your Wooting time meme.
A lot of postcards.
Sorry. So I
One
was talking about all this
million.
prestige, right? I was talking about all this prestige. I didn't say why you get all the prestige. The winner of the meme contest, right? Other than what you win, right? On our Discord, you will get the Meme Champion 2018 title. And I don't know if there's a year specifically, but it is the Meme Champion title. And it's a unique title on our Discord. There's only one that can have this title. And every quarter of the year, every season, okay, there is a chance to defend every season you have to defend your title because others will have a chance to get it from you. So it's on, guys. This is a very serious contest coming up.
Yeah, it was out.
Oh, and you yeah. Now you are out there just now for me.
Is it frozen again?
Now you're back again. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So get ready. We will announce all the details somewhere in the next week. And it's really easy to join. Just meme creation on Discord. Most votes is the one that gets the most votes is the winner. That's basically what it will come down to. So get ready.
Oh, you know what we should do?
Uh-huh.
For the contest, we should get Tino in front of a green screen and let him do a bunch of stuff so people can't use it.
That would make some
Tino,
cool
you know
memes.
what to do.
Okay, so now let's jump to that question. Was a nice stream, guys. More giveaways. That sounded more like just waiting for the giveaway. Giveaway
Yeah, I'm out.
That makes it a good stream. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pop up a question we had a bit earlier. Jup from Akaminara says, by the way, I've taken a look at the brushed plates for the 2 and they look so nice. Actually, that was for the 1. Is there any chance they'll be for sale separately so we can get them for our 2s when we get them? Oh, so the brushed top plate I showed on the vlog was actually for the Wooting 1. And we have these brushed top plates on stock and we just aren't sure what to do with it. And that's why I wanted to show it in the vlog, because we've had these in stock but just haven't brought it to market because there was definitely an incentive. Like we've always said that you can change the top plate and want to introduce some different top plates, but is it worth it yet to do it? That was a different question. Time was better spent on something else. And I think now we're getting to the time where we at least want to do an interest check for the top plates. So see how many people are interested in getting them and basically just get this stock out of brushed top plates, because otherwise they're doing nothing there. And it's like, well, why do you have to stock the brushed top plates? Because we were very picky when it came to the top plates, so we changed the design many times.
Oh, we changed it a lot.
So
yeah.
So
I think back before. I think right now it will also be easier because we have more possibilities to ship them. Because I think the main issue before was like, okay, we have 500 top plates in China. Like, okay, if people get them, how can we actually get the top plates to different people for a price that still makes it reasonable.
Oh, we shipped some RMA top plates. No, I'm saying RMA replacement top plates for a couple of people, and we already know
Wait,
a couple of
factory?
things we shouldn't do
Oh
when it
yeah.
comes to shipping them.
Oh yeah, packaging for top plates. That's very difficult because aluminum, when you ship it in an envelope, it will bend.
Yeah,
That's
aluminum
what we
is too
learned.
soft for international
Yeah,
shipping.
yeah,
And then the other thing is you're also dealing with top plate is the same length as a keyboard,
yeah,
so the shipping cost is going to be similar as a keyboard. So that's why maybe there's a
yeah,
chance with a very thin box packaging we can get cheaper shipping rates,
yeah.
but
But that's not strong enough.
no, well, it has to be a box still. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, see, there's these kind of like challenges that need to be overcome to make it affordable. But the best thing is we just if we try to if we move more of the cost on the shipping packaging versus anything else, meaning if we just try to get the best price possible and then most of the cost will be based on shipping and packaging, then I think we can do something cool.
yeah.
All right. So, Juf. All right.
Shoot what?
Oh, it's like I'm swiping away the question. All right. So, right. Okay. Nice.
So that was
Oh,
China
Doctor didn't
giveaway.
agree. Yes, we did China. We did the giveaway. We did some cool questions. And now we have the latest software and Tachyon mode. Tachyon. I can take a look if I can show the new utility on screen. I don't know if it really matters.
I think it's nice. I mean, you can show a new button.
Yes. Oh my god. It's kind of the question which screen I'm going to cover. Thankfully, the utilities are sizable.
Don't you have the? Eric also has a different. What do you call it? OBS scene, window scene or something. That you just the webcams are in top and then you can just see his window. One, I would say AFK a bit. It's a guy called Maxim, and he's from Russia.
Well, what I can do is crop. It won't be super sexy, but it will do its job, I guess. Give me a sec, guys. I still don't have a second screen, if you're wondering. It makes stuff so much easier.
Black Friday in Taiwan? Did I drop again?
No, you're still here. Give me some time. Okay, this is okay. It's really crap, okay? But oh, Jeroen dropped. He said it and then he drops afterwards. How is that possible? Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I'm very silent here because I'm focusing on transforming this stuff so I can show it. It's I have a very shitty setup for this stream. Okay. Okay, now let's try to get Jeroen back. So apparently he's not calling me anymore. Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Hey, you did drop. Oh, you're on your phone. Okay.
Yeah, I switched to my phone. This doesn't work.
Okay. I just prepared the
Okay.
utility stuff.
I'm trying to load my screen again. And
Alright, so I'm looking at the chat now again. Quinn, I don't have a separate monitor. Oh my god. Are you sure the cable's supposed to be on the right? What, this cable? Yes? I guess, yes, it should be.
today's Black Friday, right? Is there a good deal in Taiwan?
For a second screen. Well, Yenny, is there any Black Friday in Taiwan, like special prices and stuff? No, right?
Not really.
No. See, there's only something called 1111 Singles Day, and that's the day they have a lot of good pricing here.
That's already that was.
That's already finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, Black Friday is actually big in Holland now for some reason. Like the ads are everywhere. But the stupid thing is, Black Friday in Holland is so stupid because they just give like 10 or 20% discount.
I really don't like it.
It's like you don't even get a good price because those people are so cheap, right?
It's just, I mean, even as a consumer, what can I complain, right? But it's not like now when it's Black Friday, all of a sudden I'm on the internet scourging for the best sales, but that's just me, okay? And I'm a bit different in that way. I just don't feel, if I don't feel the need for something, I don't go looking for it. Yeah. As soon as I do feel the need for something, I just get it. And then I get it where I can best get it. And that's it. And for the rest, I just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the worst thing about Black Friday here is that it feels like it's some sort of stock dump. Dump your stock day. That's what it feels like.
Well, originally the idea of Black Friday is old stock has to go out. But that's the reason why I don't like it, is because it doesn't feel like it's old stock going out very often anymore. It just feels like let's, offer the best deals on everything we can, which makes no sense anymore.
No.
Discounts aren't that good at all. It's just the hype. Yes, Wintias is correct. The hype is a really big thing. And of course what they'll do is this, okay? What we could have done, okay? Listen, what we could have done with the Wooting keyboard, okay? Now was $180. Now $140.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
what's a 40% discount? Whoa, 40%.
Yeah, they'll use the MSRP.
Yeah.
The price is like, oh, this is what it discounted for, but nobody ever sells it at that point.
It's a total bullshit price. Yeah.
It's on I think one of the main things on the bol.com, the Dutch internet website, it's like, oh, they talk about like the AirPods, like, oh, Black Friday AirPods, 20% off, but they're still 144 euros, which is bullshit. I think normally you can just buy them for 150. Yeah,
exactly.
And then it's like, oh, from 180 to 144, but nobody sells them at 180. They up the price. Discount, yeah.
And as Sorghum says, software has some good deals, but software is such a cheapskate. As in, no, I'm saying that wrong. Software has such an easy time because they literally have no cost for selling additional software. If they would have like maintenance costs per user, right? That's something you could consider.
Yeah.
If it's like a discount on a per month deal, like a major discount, and you have like a maintenance cost, you can consider it, but Other than that,
Yeah.
there's no like fixed hard cost. Like, gosh, you can't get away, can't get around.
Yeah.
And more importantly, there's like almost no return.
Oh, Gitkraken has a sale?
No, but Sorghums, I'll tell you, okay? Grammarly always has a sale. The
Grammarly.
amount of times they sent me emails that they have 80% discount or something like that. It's like
I don't,
constantly
I don't-
bombarded with these major discounts.
I really think like Grammarly is one of the worst data hoarding companies in the world. It's like with the amount of bullshit they pull on their advertising, there's no other way that they collect everything, every single character you type.
Yeah, they're very, very hard on the sales. Like very
Yeah.
tough. Why would you use Grammarly though? Just learn to write. Well, you know what is nice about Grammarly is having a it's kind of like a second person doing what's that, proofreading it in a sense, because it's a lot faster in that way. I also sometimes, for example, use Hemingway. I don't always use it because it's not really necessarily the best choice, but it basically helps you pick out more complex sentences, which might be a bit harder to understand, so you can rewrite them. But it's just really great to do quick proofreading with it. So,
No.
but my style personally is always first write without any kind of like any spelling proof or grammar proof or anything. You just write it all out first and then do proofreading afterwards.
Yeah.
I've heard Wooting is 80% discount. Oh, before I forget, actually, there is a Black Friday deal for Wooting. Now that I
Really?
think it, but I don't know if it's online yet, and I don't know. It hasn't been confirmed with me because they're always so slow there. How am I going to look this up? New window. Before I say anything, my question for you is: do you live in the Nordics?
And,
Dun dun. Oh, they don't have. Oh, or do they?
Wooting doesn't know about their own sales. No,
Well,
there will not be official. There will not be an official Black Friday sale from
No.
us. And the big reason is just that we don't like to
Let me boost you a bit.
go with the hype and just push. I don't know. It doesn't feel right for us.
Doesn't fit us, and we have also looking at our reasoning kind of is of one, it doesn't fit with what we're doing, and looking at our stock of things, it doesn't make sense. Like the time, like if we sell out all our stock right now, we'll enter this really awkward time of Chinese New Year, and if we have no stock during that time, we can't make new keyboards just like that. We have to wait until April. Like, it makes no sense to dump all the stock at a cheaper price then. Other than that would just make no sense. So Pim Muskots did mention Alternate has Wooting 1 discount in the Netherlands. And just like what I wanted to mention with the Nordic keyboards, those are resellers selling our keyboard, and they are trying to get more stock moving. And that is a good option to go for if you're looking for a Wooting 1. You can buy it from Alternate in the Netherlands. But that is not in our control. It's not our decision necessary to make that. We do have like price recommendations, but we can't tell them what pricing to do. And we'll see for how long they still sell Wooting keyboards.
Yeah. So Akaminaga is actually back and so I think he kind of dropped out.
Oh my god.
More about the frustration question, and we did answer it before, but a quick recap is the plates you saw in the vlog were actually for the Wooting 1. So there's like an old stock back from the very first production because we were going through multiple iterations for the top plate. And we're just still kind of considering what to do with it, because the main challenge is to get those, like to ship them to the people that want them. and we haven't really figured out like a good way how to do it yet. Because the top plates are pretty big, and we can't just put them in an envelope because they'll bend very easily. We tried that before, and so there's some challenges there in selling them separately.
Yeah.
So that's the gist of it. So are you still looking at the thing or what?
Yeah, it's not there yet. So, and well, what I'm trying to do. Okay, so we have some Nordic keyboards from 2017 at a distributor, and it's just a few amount of keyboards, and I talked with them and said I really want that stock to go out. I don't want to have 2070 keyboards on stock somewhere anymore. Those keyboards need to go out. So I made a suggestion about getting a better price for Black Friday and the Cyber Monday, and then throughout the next couple of weeks, so that stock can just go out. And but they're not that quick with following up, because we would help promote the discount, which would be today.
It's Black Friday, not Black Saturday.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
So otherwise I would have said, hey, if you live in the Nordics, you're looking for a Nordic layout keyboard, go to Pro Shop or Max Gaming, and you can get a really great deal.
Yeah.
But now, looks like not so much. No.
Okay, so due to different time zones in those Nordic countries, yeah, that must be it.
Yeah.
I mean, they have like the shortest day ever right now, right? It's like it gets dark at 1 p.m.
That would be a Tino question. I think it is.
It gets dark pretty early, I think, but not so early.
Okay, let's get into the last topic. I'm going to switch scene here. Okay, and now we see the utility, if I'm right.
It's been darker for an hour or so. Oh my god. Really? Jesus Christ.
Alright.
Let me try to switch back to Wi-Fi. See if this works.
That's quite sad though. Dark so soon.
Oh god. I really hate it when that happens.
Okay, so the last topic is about the new software. New utility that came out. Or it will be public soon enough. Right now it's in beta. But it's the Tachyon mode here, which is a big highlight. And disable Windows key. But disable Windows key is not something you see in the utility interface because it's a hotkey right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
yeah, we should show it. I'm not really sure how to show it.
Yeah, it's questionable.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can give feedback, right? So right now, the way disable Windows key works is by pressing Fn Windows key, right?
Yeah.
So, and when you do that, the Windows key will change to white, and it kind of functions like a caps lock, even though you can't change the color right now of that indication light, but it will function kind of like a caps lock in this way. You can turn it off and on.
Yeah.
Tachyon mode we'll get in a second. So, yeah, the question is how to best display this, disable Windows key. Should it also be in the utility, or should it just be an indicator on your keyboard?
I think that's not necessarily that it needs to be indicated in the utility, but more like make it visible in the utility that it's possible. Because, so for example, a lot of people don't understand or don't know about function lock, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't know what it means.
Yeah.
Because it's not intuitive from the keyboard itself.
You wouldn't know. It's just like FN mode, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe there should be like keyboard hotkeys.
Yeah, but I think with the upcoming beta, we want to try some new things with the programmability and with the also with how I want to try some new things with how function keys are implemented, so we can do something better with the function layer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe it's nice to show it how it visually show up in the software if you disable the keyboard access, so you know what happened there. Yeah, something like some kind of like either an indication or some sort of hint, like, hey, you can use this key to do this, something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should just indicate in the utility that it's a special key, and then when you hover over, you can see like, oh, when you press this key with FN, you get the lock, or you get the something like that.
If you hover over the key itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Like
would give an opportunity. I just noticed the mode. It's not, that doesn't say anything here, but it would give a good indication. It would give a indication that way. But I always wonder if we would need to have some kind of tooltip, like shortcut tooltip
Yeah, I think
area somewhere, to show all the hotkeys that you could do on the keyboard. Because we don't have the manual anymore, or anything like that, really.
Yep.
Okay, so was there anything else related to that one? Maybe it's nice to have it visually show up in the software so that if you disable the key by accident, you know what happened there. But it's kind of the question how you would indicate that.
But I think that's why I think for now the Windows key disable, I see it more as like, oh, if you want it, you can find it in some way. But in the future, we'll just do the whole function stuff in a better way. Yeah.
In
That's
general.
why I put too much effort into also making. I just made it work, and I think in the future we'll need to think about better ways to work with the function layer.
Yeah.
Oh, you know
But
what
the
you
new-
do? You
Okay.
just show the keyboard, and then you press like, oh, show function layer, and then the UI just swaps to all the function keys, something like that.
I think we have this idea also for the Xbox key layout, right?
Yeah, that it'll also show like what kind of like what your X input mapping, what it looks like
Yeah.
on your keyboard.
I guess
Yeah.
in that way, if you would display it here, then let's say this is not how it should look like, but the idea would be you would have almost like tabs for layers, or
Yeah,
which can be in different sexy ways, but in that way you could change to different layers of the keyboard.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe would make it fun if you can dynamically change it also by pressing a key on the keyboard
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that will be. I hope we have something to show about regarding that in the next stream, so in 2 weeks.
Yeah. So let's not go too deep in that part. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a whole utility redesign also coming up.
Yeah.
If you might have noticed a picture of the redesign on our Twitter. I think it's not too far back if you're looking for it.
Blogged.
Sorry?
Right? Blog from
Oh,
last
it's
blog.
also in the last blog. Yeah, exactly. In the
Not the
last
last blog, the
previous one.
yeah, the last.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The previous blog, we also have a screenshot there of the utility redesign, what the idea is of the redesign. And there's a lot of new, well, I shouldn't overexpress. There's new functionalities coming out with the new utility redesign, and a lot of stuff that we're planning to add is also considered into the design, which is really cool. So
Yeah.
so that will be then for next stream. That will be probably Jeroen and Erik then.
Yes.
Okay,
No.
so
Oh yeah.
let's get
Okay.
into Tachyon mode here. So there was already a Devil Cub. I want to pop up the question, but I'm being severely handicapped here with a single screen. I'm not able to do it. Does Wooting 1 with Tachyon mode being scanned faster than Wooting 2? So let's start off. Jeroen, what is Tachyon mode?
Okay. So we'll do the introduction first. So tachyon mode is what we call like so what the name we thought up for let's call it like the fast input speed mode. And what it does is it it disables two things, which is the RGB effect and your activation point. And by disabling those two things, we made like special keyboard scanning that just maximizes the speed, just moves as fast as possible. So it will just read through your keyboard as fast as possible. And that's how, so right now with techno mode enabled, you click a key and then it will respond within a millisecond. And if we want to compare it to what we have before, it would have been about 5 milliseconds. And traditionally on a mechanical keyboard, it's like between 10 and 15 with a normal, like between 10 and 20 milliseconds for a normal mechanical keyboard. So it's a pretty big speed improvement.
Major speed improvement.
Yeah.
And then
And
the question for, well, does this mean I can't use RGB?
I mean, you can use RGB, but just no effects, because effects are things that also need to run in the keyboard. So we thought about like, oh, maybe it would have been your own choice, like, oh, tachyon mode, but then you can still enable RGB effects, so it will be like fast, but not 100% fast. But we think it would just be more, what do you call it? Like, yeah, it will just be a better representation to just disable it completely, because the effect of the influence of different effects can also vary a little bit. So for example, the wave effect is pretty intense, but then something like the ripple or something, when you press a key and it needs to spread over the keyboard, that's pretty intense calculation. So it does influence your input speed more than just having like a wave or just where it cycles through the color or something. So we just thought, okay, it's just okay. So our idea was you turn it on, you just focus 100% on the input speed. This is just how you get the fastest response possible, and that's it. So very basic and very clean.
Yeah.
And coming back to the question from Devo Cup, is it scanned fast on Wooting 2? It's about the same. I mean, of course, there's still a little difference because the Wooting 2 has a little bit more keys. But so instead of, I think that Wooting 1 right now is about 800 microseconds to 0.8 millisecond, and I estimate that the Wooting 2 will maybe be like 10% because it's about 10% more keys. Did I say that right?
10% is about two less? Or,
so it should
no, it's about right.
0.9 millisecond, but it'll definitely still be below the millisecond mark.
Yeah.
Even turtles are 22, exactly. Yeah.
So
but I think
now the biggest challenge, which you guys can kind of help us explain or help us think about, is how do you explain tachyon mode to the outside? How do you introduce tachyon mode to the general user? How can you make clear where this big difference is?
Yeah.
Because until so far, I've noticed that either people confuse it with the polling rate, the USB polling rate,
yeah,
or they just generally don't know about which is obvious, they just don't know how things in general work when you give an input. But they also don't know anything about maybe debouncing, for example.
Yeah.
So it's very, and then explaining that it's fast, and now it's like freaking fast. It's kind of like, though, it's kind of meaningless because it's just like Razer says, it works at the speed of light.
Yeah.
And it's like,
that's why this is tachyon. This is faster than the speed of light.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Oh.
That's true.
like comparing Sonic to a supercar. Exactly.
Maybe we should use that. Maybe we should use
Sonic
some
mode.
kind of like.
Sonic. I think Sonic mode would be better. Yeah. Supersonic mode.
Just give it a normal name. It's hard to pronounce like fast mode or blink mode or in your face mode.
Blink mode. Fast mode. Sonic mode. Supersonic mode.
It it used to be
Even-
fast. Now it's freaking fast due to some electric boogaloo.
Exactly.
It reduces drastically the time the keyboard takes to send the info. Maybe. Well, yes, that's true. You know, actually, this is building up to this point of introducing tachyon mode is why I wrote the input speed blog. So,
Yeah.
okay, this is cool, okay? You
Maybe we should take it from the.
if you
from the
Google-
help side.
wait, if you Google keyboard input speed, okay? Look who's number one on Google.
Keyboard. Really?
Keyboard input speed.
Oh yeah. Even in.
And let's see if you Google keyboard input latency. Who's on top?
in the other SEO expert.
What else do we have? Lag.
We have some people liking Tachyon, so maybe we'll just keep it.
Yeah.
I like it too.
Yeah, it does need a little bit of. It does definitely need context, though. Definitely needs context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think maybe we should just you have the question mark next to the. So in the utility, you can see there's like a question mark pop up next to the button, right? So maybe we should just link the blog.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking in general. The blog goes very deep into the topic and really explains every part. I don't know if I should have like some kind of even smaller summary somewhere, but
I'm just gonna link it just so.
I'm just keyboard input lag is still not. I'm now number 3, but I'm growing very fast. Yeah.
We can't hear Jeroen Calder make sounds due to echo cancellation.
Oh.
For
Well, I have you on my loudest. Yes, you're already on my loudest here.
Maybe it's because I have you on my speaker. No, that's not how it works. I don't know how it works.
No, yeah, it is. Then when I'm talking, no, yeah, you can. I cancel out your microphone input or something. Okay. Anyway, whoa. So what were we talking about? So input speed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Anyways, I'm actually very happy we finally got, because the beta had been, so before we had like a sort of a limited beta running where you had to install some special firmware with updater tool, and I'm very happy we actually have it more of in a release state right now. I think it's really cool, and I think it's also, and the good thing is also it's the first in the, let's call it the end of the year ramp up of new functionalities.
Wait, what? Call it the what?
Call it this is the first. So this weekend, so with the public release of the Tachyon mode and the Windows key disable, will be the first in like the end of the year streak of new features.
Oh, right. Yeah. I think, yeah, I like this update is like, I think a long waited one, one that was necessary, and I think the one that comes after that is going to become it's really going to make things exciting, because the beta won't have it just yet. No, let me put it differently. As soon as a utility redesign comes out, that's going to be such a refreshing feeling. It's going to be so nice. Your keyboard will feel like new. No, that's true though. You start up that software, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then you're like, what can I do now, right? And then it's like almost the same, and there will be one extra function, but then you will still feel like, whoa, what can I do?
I think so. And
So-
I think, but the good thing is that we're still managing to support like every single type. As in, well, we don't have a lot of types, of course, but then like being able to support every single keyboard in the same way is good.
Yes.
It's not like, oh, two comes out and all of a sudden your Wooting 1 is useless. Just
Oh, this is how it's going to keep going, right? It's like the
Yeah.
utility just supports every device we have, and I don't know which direction everything will go to, but as far as we can, it will have also all the new functions as far as possible.
yeah.
Yeah. So, okay,
I think that's it.
that's it. I think we're at the end then. Took a bit longer
Yep.
than I expected.
What time is it now? 11?
It's 10 minutes before 11 here. Still have a bunch of stuff need to do before I can go to bed. Yep, okay, so that was it for this live stream. Wait, was there a GTA question? Oh, Turbo Sap. Okay, this one is for Turbo Sap because he's cool. We're just gonna answer this question. I'm gonna put it in here. Dush. If I'm driving cars using numpads, do I have to switch profiles for walking driving? No. You don't. If that's the case. No, wait. Ooh. Yes, no, yes, you kind of do.
What?
Maybe with the new utility, there will be a change in how things work. Well, in GTA 5, you have to change profiles for walking and driving, but if you do driving solely on numpad, oh no, you don't need to change profile. You can just use a single profile, because for walking there's no analog input that you need. So you just don't bind the Xbox controls on WASD and just bind the Xbox controls on your numpad keys for driving, and you're all set. No profile switching necessary. So yeah, you don't need to change profiles. No need. Okay. Okay. Missed everything. I'm driving. Well, Turbo Sap, you're patient guy. Good job. That's actually a good reason for waiting for it and using a numpad. Why you would want to use the numpad. Yeah. Okay. Then Louis Flick, you can watch everything that we just talked about on YouTube once this is uploaded. I think you can also rewatch it on Twitch. We have these awesome stream marks that we didn't make, but you can scroll through it and see the question pop up, things pop up. It always goes here and there. We'll have another live stream in 2 weeks, and that will be with Jeroen and Erik, and it will involve more of the utility stuff and what's coming up and what's the state of development. Then thank you everybody for joining.
Yeah.
Had a
And
great time.
congrats, Max, with winning.
Yes. Another applause. And don't forget, keep an eye on Discord this week. In announcements, we'll announce the meme contest that's coming. Tino is already super excited in the chat.
With the best prize we've ever made.
With the best price we've ever made. It's better than a keyboard. So don't miss out.
Almost.
All right.
Okay, I'll do
Night night.
my best.